Bali, Indonesia, one of our favorite places in the world. At least for now, we still have to see the world. Stick around as we share our top things to do in 5 days. We started in Uluwatu temple where we met lovely locals preparing for their rituals, surrounded by true beauty. Beautiful place to hike, best to arrive in the early mornings to avoid the crowds, of course. Honey goodness. Pitaya bowl, some papaya, banana, granola, some coconut flakes. For sunset, we headed to Uluwatu beach, beautiful viewpoint of the ocean. And if you're a surfer, this is your hot spot. Be mindful of the monkeys. Don't leave your stuff laying around, otherwise they won't be yours anymore.
Oh, here we are in a ritual. Beautiful traditional Balinese food. What's happening in this stir fry rice? Oh, and we have some prawns and chicken skewers, some fresh cocktail.
On our second day, we headed to Nusa Penida from Sanur, where we met local guides and found flexible prices for ferries, tours, and driver. We started our trip in Diamond Beach. It is a hard hike down, but it is worth it. Go with an umbrella, especially if you're traveling in the rainy season.
Apparently it's rainy season in Bali, Nusa Penida, and wow.
Our stay in Nusa Penida was at the Rama Homestay. Very comfortable, humble space with the ocean right in front of your doorstep. I mean, what else can you ask for? Included in our negotiated price with our guide, we went early in the morning to swim with the mantas. I tell you, this was just... enough said. These may look harmful like stingrays, but contrary, these guys are so chilled. They are so chilled. Freshly squeezed, delicious, nourishing, refreshing, beautiful restaurant. Guarda che bello. Authentic.
It smells so good, this fish. Mamma mia.
Buon appetito. Already eating.
Some
Ooh.
fried ice cream.
Ooh.
It's going.
Oh, okay. Kelingking Beach, unforgettable. Truly, because it's so windy. Luckily, we got some few shots before our drone ended up somewhere in between those mountains. But the locals were so kind to find us a guy who was willing to risk his life, you know? Let's just say this place is unforgettable. Ubud, known for its lush green rice fields. Inasmuch as we arrived late at night at the Son of Granary, they still welcomed us so warmly with a cultural peace token, rice on our forehead. Peace is what I say about this place. Start your morning with a nourishing floating breakfast. This is among the great things that you can do in the resort. The resort also arranges daily activities such as Balinese dancing with our amazing instructor, Suandari, and you can also go along to the rice fields and experience the culture and the locals. You might get to work as well, but this is just a great experience.
Let's try this Balinese pizza. There's some sambal and shallots, spinach, grilled tofu, mozzarella, and some soy cake. It's fun. Wow. Raga, on nachos pizza, brilliant flavor on top. Really good. Perfect for a beer. These are nachos.
Highly suggested activity in and around Ubud is visiting the Monkey Forest Sanctuary. If you have a fear for monkeys, let's just say this is not your spot. But the monkeys are harmless, they're used to people, so don't worry, you're good. Just keep your belongings with you at all times.
And one important, every Balinese house have a one temple. We call family temple like this one.
Eating some beautiful chicken plata with some rice and these beautiful cocktails sitting on the floor in my case.
After lunch, you can head to the local Uluwatu coffee farm where you can unwind and relax, enjoying the rice fields and learn more about how they make the coffee.
They swallow the bean, so they're not chewing the bean. So under the stomach, they do fermentation around 6 or 12 hours, and then they're dropping out the poop. So the poop is like a coffee bean again, so we need to pick it and then we make it the coffee here.
This is the coffee beans after
so it's like a
digestion. It's bitter, huh?
Bitter, because
It's not too bitter.
it's a little
That's
bit.
a lot of fun.
You like it, huh?
Yeah.
Eat a lot of this.
So much fun. And you do this for how long?
30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Some nice Szechuan pasar and coffee from the Lua animals in beautiful rice fields. Wow, Bali. Ubud. Enjoy.
Tips for your next trip to Bali. Book your tickets well in advance. We advise that you book your flight to the nearest international airport like Kuala Lumpur and then to Bali, because if you book it directly to Bali, you will pay additional costs. Book your hotel also well in advance. We advise bookings.com. You will find a great selection of hotels. Insurance. We advise Safety Wing. We've had good experience with them. If anything happens to you, they got you covered. For transportation, you can either rent a scooter, but the traffic is much hectic. So we would advise getting a local driver, which allows you to basically be comfortable. And I would advise arranging your tours with the local guides, as they are much more cheaper. And they will arrange extensive tours, and it will be much more affordable than booking online. You don't need to worry about getting a visa in advance. You can apply for a visa right at the airport. Make sure to have some cash, because most of the local street food vendors don't have card machines, and you don't want to miss out on the best experience. We hope this video will be helpful for your next trip to Bali. Enjoy!